Hello everyone, I'm Chloe, and I've been a K-pop fan. 2010, sometimes I make grammar mistakes and I hear problem express myself, so I don't know how this video is going to end this. And ENHYPEN is having their comeback with No Tap, which weekend. I wanted to say that it wasn't been that long since we had XO. You know, the 2 months or less, which I didn't. I'm behind with ENHYPEN's albums, so I really wanted to, before this comeback, listen to the last EXO album and the OST for the webtoon, or like album inspired by the webtoon. But also, there's a lot of fans that are pissed off at the company because they worked non-stop and they didn't really want this comeback because it was too soon and they wanted to rest, which it's pretty valid. There's a lot of groups that I feel the same, like, when are they going to rest? Like, that's the most important. Like, if you want to have a longer lasting group where everyone is healthy, like, you need to space out a tiny bit the comebacks, you know, or because I think they also had the concert and they had to do like EXO, then they had the Fatal Troubles, right? That whole album, and I think they had concerts and now another comeback, which it's like in the span of 2 or 3 months, like it's too much. I didn't watch any of the trailers, and I don't even think I saw concept photos. Again, I have no social media besides YouTube, so. And if they post some concept photos on their community tab, I didn't saw them because, again, YouTube it doesn't show always the community tab, even videos. So, without further ado, let's just jump to the 3, 2, 1, play. Why a lobster? Oh, the fans are going crazy. They're going thirsty for sure. I'm pretty sure there's going to be. Ah! Why a snake? Oh, I like someone's shirt. I want it. Oh, I like the part. Okay, the post chorus. I wasn't. Sounds like 2000 K-pop. This 2000 K-pop. Okay, that transition with Jungkook was amazing. Oh my god. I took his whole outfit. The song gets very laid back, which it's the new trend in K-pop. Like having minimalistic, both vocally and instrumentally. I don't know how to explain. Okay, Nikki. He's transforming. He's becoming a lobster. He looked like a boss, you know, with mobs, like mob boss. It doesn't matter. Okay, now, I like the outfit looks cool. Ah! It's like the birthday cake from Drunk Dazed. Okay, what's going on the MV? Okay, what's there Oh, I know they had trailers, but was there part of the trailer that would explain more about the MV? Because I like to understand, they're hot. They're hot in the sense that it's hot in the building and they are sweating. That's what I mean, they're hot. But Nikki, it's starting to transform. And I'm lost. Why a lobster? Why lobster? Why from all the crustaceans and animals in this kingdom and insects and animal kingdom, why a lobster? That was a lobster, right? Like, because even if I watched the MV again, I wouldn't get new information. Because, like, the first part, it was more like a thirst trap for the fans. That's my opinion. I'm pretty sure people are going crazy because they are a tiny bit wet, and the stare they give at the camera and the moves, and they're like, oh, and the positions, no, yeah, you know, like the first whole part is like trying to use sexiness. Does that make sense? And like, then on the second part, again, Jungkook goes from going to the water and goes out from the other side. Hee-sung, it's getting, how do you say it? I'm going to put the word in the screen when I remember it. Dragged! Oh my god. Like, Hee-sung is getting dragged, and Nikki, he's metamorphosizing. Like, or one of his hands is becoming was like a claw. Not really a claw, but then it became more like a sword. And that's all I get. I think I'm going to watch again, but I'm going to just to cut part where I don't say nothing and just stuff that I want to comment maybe on. And back to the song. Like I said, there's a lot of groups that they come back with a more I call them minimalistic. I don't know if I'm using the correct word, but it's very laid back instrumentally and vocally. Like, vocally they sound airy. And again, I've noticed in like 10 comebacks, 8 of them has this airiness to the vocals, and instrumentals more laid back and not that many instrumentals. Do I make sense? It's more like simple. So that's why I think it's like maybe a new trend in Kpop. Also, I call the first part like thirst trap, but I don't. It's because right now I don't find another term. It's like specifically made for fans to go crazy, if I make sense. Like, you know? Also, the bites were heart-shaped. I saw that, but I didn't comment on it. Okay. I'm reading the lyrics because maybe I'm missing something. I don't know if the line in the chorus is like, oh, I'd burn myself to prove it. I hope it's not literal sense of burning yourself. I hope it's like a metaphorical sense, like I'm burned with passion for you. Please let it be that, because for me it doesn't sound romantic. It sounds alarming. I don't know why I get some creepy vibes from the lyrics. And I think that wasn't the intention. Maybe because I don't have a good translation, maybe. But it looks more like they're the stalker. At first, I had the feeling that, baby, I love you, you're my everything. I only want to be with you. I love you so much, and if you want proof of my love for you, I want to prove you everything. But then it's like when the night comes, you go away, but I'm still following you, and it's like that part of the lyrics. I was like, I hope I misinterpret it. Maybe I follow you in my thoughts and feelings. Even if you go away, my heart would always be with you. I hope that's the intention of the lyrics. And not something like... maybe I've watched too much dramas and I read too much stuff that my brain was like, I love you, and I'm stalking you and I'm watching you, and then when you... a new days come in and the girl is doing her day and the stalker is still there. That sounds like a thriller drama. I don't think that was the intention. Again, sometimes my brain overworks because I have too much imagination. I have too much imagination. That's why. Not artistic wise, like drawing, then I don't have imagination. But if it's situations, I have too much imagination. Again, I think I watch too many dramas and I read too many books. And it affects me sometimes. So I only want to look up the ID card. And it said Nikki, aka Noah. So, are they engineer themselves? Like they put genes over, I don't know, DNA lobster in them and they're starting to transform? Like the DNA lobster is activated. Wait, I don't know in their webtoon, I think sometimes they go for other names, not their names, like Nikki. I don't read the webtoon, so maybe I'm missing that information. I'm going to put up on the screen if I find something. I don't know. Okay. I want you to look up, maybe there's something meaningful behind lobster, and I put on Google lobster meaning, and one of the options is what is love term lobster. So it's like lobsters are viewed as one of the most romantic animals, with expressions such as "you're my lobster" being used in popular sitcom Friends to show devotion in the firm standing belief of true love. That's it from Maine Lobster Now, which I suppose it's from Maine. So it's, if you want to mean I'm always going to be with you, it's the term is "you're my lobster." Because lobsters made for life. There's a lot of animals that are made for life. So they could look up for another animal than the lobster. Like, isn't this basically a thirst trap for fans? Or maybe, okay, I don't want to lose the thirst trap. I don't have another term. So I can understand lobsters, but why it's having to do with heat? My love for you, it's... because if we say I want to burn myself for you, something like that, so maybe that's expression that my love for you, it's so big that my body temperature, it's high, so, or everything is warm, hot, I mean. Sorry. You know the hip movement with his and like coming towards the camera. It can maybe want to be sexy, but I don't see it as sexy. I found it a tiny bit more goofy. I can't take it seriously. Just that movement towards the camera, it's like I will be like, whoa. I don't know, I found it so funny. I don't have sexiness is maybe it's not for me. In the song I can appreciate, but when it's visually, I found it always goofy. That's just me. Like that instrument, dun, 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 dun. It's not only just 2000 K-pop. I think I have in my brain a specific shiny song, which right now I can't remember. So from maybe from the Lucifer album. Literally so awesome. And again, I love Jumo's outfit. Why's he saying drugged? Why is there boxing? Wait. Everyone is beat up. At first I was like, why is Jungkook so beat up? But everyone is beat up, even Suno. Who's fighting? Everyone is fighting. Okay, those boxing gloves. It doesn't look that they hit very hard because it looks like they are knitted, but everyone is having bruises. So, like, it's something like a metaphor. Love, it's maybe sweet, but it hits you hard. Something like that. They're dragging so like, no, like, okay. It's time to leave. Okay, that sword claw looks like it's made from aluminium foil. Especially this part. Doesn't Nikki give the vibe? What I wanted to say, like a mobster? No, a bad boy. Basically, bad boys, especially the way he walks and comes in. Like, I'm ready to punch you. Are they whistling? And the cake! I don't know why I thought of the cake from Drunk Days. But this time there's more candles in the... That one was just one candle? I don't remember. I want to show many candles, but I don't care. Why now the lobster is burned? Because they escaped to the hot room? Because it looked like everyone was stuck in this environment, like working, and it was very hot and they just wanted to escape. So Nikki was the chosen one by the Sir Lobster to escape. And then they went outside where it wasn't that warm anymore. So maybe that's why the lobster is burned. I have no idea. It looks more like it's the end of the relationship. Because the lobster is burned. So again, I don't know when I'm going to listen to this album because I want to listen to the EXO album and the Memorabilia. Why suddenly I remember the title of the album for Fatal Love. I think it was something like Memorabilia. I can't pronounce it right now. So I don't know if I'm going to listen first No Doubt and then later catching up on ENHYPEN's albums. I don't know. Again, did I get something from the MV? I don't know. I don't know. Again, they could have used another animal, but I suppose they wanted the cloud to go into a sword, like very anime. Like one character suddenly has a sword. I very anime. So I think that's it. So the song I enjoyed, but there's going to be times that I'm not in the mood for it because it's a more slower side, if that makes sense. So maybe the more I'm going to listen, the more my opinion is going to change. But for now, there's going to be times that I'm going to skip it because I'm not in the mood for a very romantic song. If that makes sense. So I think that's it. If anyone watched until then, thank you very much, and bye bye.